Well, we begin this edition with some breaking news coming in. French Defense Minister Florence Parly writes to her Indian counterpart Rajnath Singh condoling the death of 20 Indian soldiers in Galwan Valley. And I'm quoting, "This was a hard blow against soldiers, their families and the nation in these difficult circumstances. I wish to express my steadfast and friendly support along with that of the French armed forces." This is what the French Defense Minister had to say to Rajnath Singh. We'll try and go across to our political editor, Aishwarya Kapoor. Aishwarya, this is a big development given the fact that perhaps France becoming the first country to taking note of what really happened in Galwan, once again exposing the Chinese who've only been acting as a bully.
Absolutely, Shavan, and at this point of time, the world stands with India because they understand the kind of aggressivist policy which Beijing seems to be follow. And what has happened in the Galwan Valley is something which not only France, but we've seen Europe, complete Europe for that matter, and then US, and also simultaneously Russia, where the defense ministers of both India and China were rather present, that they have taken into cognizance. But the French defense minister writing back to the Indian counterpart, Rajnath Singh, and mentioning about the 20 brave martyrs who basically laid down their lives, Shavan, for an inch of a land, and made it clear to the Chinese that they are not going to give up. So the fact remains that the world can see through this kind of dual policy of Beijing. The world can see what exactly China wants to do. And now when the world is right there shoulder to shoulder standing with India, India understands that its policy towards China and then towards this kind of aggression, aggressionist regime, Shavan, is being appreciated. And simultaneously, India has also made it clear to the world and to Beijing that it will not fall back even an inch as far as the LAC, as far as the land is concerned. Shavan.
Well, thank you very much, Aishwarya. But just before I let you go, Aishwarya, we'll also try and bring in Major Gauravari in a short while from now. This is certainly a big response, Aishwarya, given the fact that essentially once again indicates how both the countries have come together. Well, this is France now backing India, has dialed Rajnath Singh on the LAC. We'll try and take you through the latest that's basically coming in. This is what the French defense minister had to say, and I quote, "This was a hard blow against soldiers, their families and the nation. In these difficult circumstances, I wish to express my steadfast and friendly support along with that of French armed forces." We'll try and bring in Major Gauravari on this. Major Gauravari, this is certainly a big news. Perhaps France becomes the first country which is now openly supporting India when it comes to what really transpired on 15th of June, which only goes on to expose the Chinese.
Absolutely, Shavan. I think 15th of June is the trigger. You know, the pictures of Indian soldiers coming back in coffins, draped in the tricolor. These are images that will stay with the world for a very long time. But I think it also predates 15th of June. The world was already tired and sick of Chinese misadventures all over. It's not just India. You see what they're doing to Hong Kong. You see what they're doing to Taiwan. China has territorial disputes with more than 23 countries, and it does not even have borders with those 23 countries. I mean, only 13 or 14. So the problem here is that earlier the world was not speaking against China because of how China would take it. China is certainly a powerful, you know, it's a superpower. If not a military superpower, at least an economic superpower. But slowly and slowly, people are now getting sick and tired of China. The French defense minister's statement is such a statement which says that we stand with India. And when you say we stand with India and the defense minister of a country says it, there are various ramifications to this statement. And I think these have been carefully considered, Shavan. And I think we can look for closer cooperation between other countries also. Importantly, France is also a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council. It's not just another European power, it's a permanent member of the UNSC, Shavan.
Thank you very much, Major Gauravari, for putting this into perspective. Certainly global support coming in for India, and especially at a time that China has rather been acting belligerent on this entire matter. Many would say that this is nothing but their territorial aggression that is basically being continued.